hunting,
fishing,
cooking,
camping,
conservation,
travel,
gardening,
photography, family.
family.
Family. This is the Outdoor Ruhls podcast. Hi, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Outdoor Ruhls podcast. This is Mike. I'm going to introduce guests, but first, I want to say that we got something kind of special coming up. We keep talking to Stormy Kromer. If you have not listened to the episode that we did with Bob Jackwart, who's the owner of Stormy Kromer, you should really go back and listen to that. It's a great episode, and they're a great company. And we are going to get some Outdoor Ruhls Stormy Kromers made. Mark, I think we just decided on 2 colors. Do you know what they are?
I do not. I was not.
Our listeners cannot hear you shake your head, Mark.
Well, I didn't know you were throwing it to me. I wasn't in the room.
I can hear it. It's a BB rattling around.
You and Rachel worked on the colors.
Okay.
I put that up to the to my department.
The design team?
The design team.
Yeah, well, I don't know why I'm on that. The 2 colors of Stormy Kromers that we're getting are Blaze Orange and Forest Floor.
Ooh.
So obviously Blaze will be the bright orange that we can use for hunting, and Forest Floor is a plaid color. So go on there, check them out. They're going to have the Outdoor Ruhls logo and say Outdoor Ruhls on one of the ear flaps. Probably better consult the actual digital media manager for that, Mark, whether it'll be right or left ear flap. Which one do you think it should be?
Oh, man. I think it should be on the left.
Oh, I think it should be on the right. You're obviously wrong. Davey?
Perfect.
Anyway, so I'm pretty sure we're going to get Stormy Kromers with Outdoor Ruhls on one of the ear flaps in Blaze Orange and Forest Floor. So what we could really use help with from our listeners is some orders for those hats. We got to get 36 of them in order to get logos printed on them, and it would be super helpful to us if any of our listeners wanted them to reach out to us. Just send us an email would be the best way to do it. The email is outdoorruhls@gmail.com. Remember, that's rules, RUHLS at the end. That'll get a conversation going. We'll get your size. We'll get which color or colors you want, and we'll go from there. And as soon as we can get an order of about 36 hats together, we'll place it, and we'll be getting some cool hats from Stormy Kromer. So, Davey, you going to get one?
Yep.
Which one are you going to get?
I'm going to get the Blaze. I already got a different color.
Yeah. I want a Blaze one that's going to look real good in Blaze.
Yeah, it is. I'm excited about it.
Are you going to wear one, Matt?
Maybe.
You mean yes.
Yeah, I think you need to be clear that these are fitted hats.
Yeah. They're going to be fitted and sized, and we can help you out figuring out the right size on them. They actually sell or don't sell. They actually have a free fitting tool that I think that they'll send you. But anyway.
They also have a calculator on their website now. They just added where you can go in, you measure your head, you go in, you put in whatever that measurement shakes out to be, and it gives you the exact hat size to order.
That's what I did when I ordered mine.
Cool. All right. We'll get going with the actual episode. Our other brother, Davey's here.
Hello.
Hi, Davey.
Hi.
Mark's here.
Hello.
Matt's here.
Hello.
Every time. So let's see. Yesterday was Thanksgiving, right?
That's right.
Davey, you have a good Thanksgiving?
I did, really.
Was Slimy in?
She was, yeah.
Does Slimy ever listen to these?
Probably not, but I don't know. Maybe she'll listen to this one.
No, that's too bad.
Probably not.
Yeah. We call Davey's sister Slimy. We love her, though.
Yep.
We love you, Mandy. And your brother was up too, right?
Brother was up. He's in the middle of his busy season for his work, so he was in and out, but we didn't get to see him and his wife. So
he does wood cutting still, right?
Yep.
Like full-time
Yep, that's
deal.
what he does. Yep.
It's really cool.
Yep.
And then we had the big Thanksgiving dinner here late in the afternoon yesterday, right, guys?
Yeah.
Good job. Somebody answer when I say something.
When you look at Matt, I expect Matt to answer.
Why?
Anyway.
I learned a valuable lesson about Fahrenheit and Celsius.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What was it? What did you learn, Mark?
Well, this was not my fault. I was not involved. But if you try to cook a turkey and you can't get it above 88 degrees Fahrenheit, even if it's been an hour, maybe check to make sure that your thermometer isn't set to Celsius.
Ooh.
Which is equal to like 190 degrees Fahrenheit.
I was going to say, how done is turkey at 88 degrees Celsius?
Do you like dark meat? Because you get none.
Oh, well.
It wasn't bad.
These things happen.
The white meat turned out all right.
That's good.
There was no dark meat.
No.
I just envisioned the bird in Christmas Vacation with Chevy Chase.
Right.
Where they stab it and all that. Yeah. It's just nothing inside it.
Right.
Right. Well, that's too bad. But because it is the day after Thanksgiving, that also means that it is now the day before one of the most important days of the year for the Outdoor Ruhls.
Deer rifle season opener. So when we were all kids, rifle season used to open the Monday after Thanksgiving, right?
Correct.
Yep.
And we would be a big deal. We'd all go up today, actually Friday, go to deer camp, right, get settled in, hang tree stands, do all that stuff, but
Hunt grouse.
How long ago, Matt, did they move the opener back to Saturday?
I don't know, 6, 7 years, 8 years, pre-COVID for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting to be a while ago now. And there's still like a little bit of controversy with this, right? There's still a contingent of people that think the opener should be on Monday.
There's a lot of people that think the opener should be on Monday, and I used to be in the camp of like keep it Saturday now that it is, but I'm kind of growing more towards the go back to Monday opener too. I think it lost a little bit of its luster being a Saturday opener. I don't know why that would be, but I guess part of it is like it's kind of really hurt camp culture. Even the guys that still go to camp, you used to go up for the weekend and you had time in camp where you weren't hunting. You know, you were just hanging out in camp with people for 2 days. And that's where we heard all of these stories from our uncles and made all these memories. And now, even if you go to camp, you go up on a Friday and you're hunting Saturday, Sunday, and coming home. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, coming home, you know. So there's quite a big push now from the hunting public in Pennsylvania to push back towards the Monday opener.
I wish they would change it back to Mondays.
I'm surprised to hear you guys say that.
I hate the Saturday opener. Absolutely hate it.
What was the reason?
And I don't think
to
I've
change
liked
that?
it since day one.
Well, they did it because it's more democratic. I mean, because it's Monday and people are generally off work, and so it's easier for everybody to hunt on Saturday. And, you know, I like, Mark, I appreciate what you're saying about deer camp culture. I don't think that's the driving force. I think this is a nostalgia thing. I think you want it to go back to the way it was when 25 years ago when we were kids and we were going up there. I don't think if they change it back to Monday, I don't think people are going to start going back to deer camp again. And I don't think they stopped going to deer camp because they changed the opener.
That might be true. But, you know, for me, I always worked where a bunch of guys wanted off on the Monday opener. So it was very difficult for me to get off. So I'm coming from a position where it's actually better for me that I have the Saturday and Sunday opener. And I don't hate it like Matt says, but I can see some people's views on wanting it to go back to the Monday.
I think that people want the 25, years ago deer camp culture back, and I appreciate that. I mean, when we were kids 25 years ago, there'd be 25 guys going to deer camp for the first day. How many people are going to our deer camp?
I don't think anybody's up there.
0. And that's because it opens on Saturday.
I don't think it's because
If it opened on Monday, I would be there.
Yeah. I mean,
it's hard.
It has absolutely killed deer camp culture. No doubt about it. You can argue your side of it all you want, but I completely disagree with that.
Okay. Well, I mean, I completely disagree. I think the older generation of people are gone.
But you're not introducing
the younger generation to deer camp culture because there isn't one anymore.
There's
too many people. You have Thanksgiving on Thursday, and there's too many people that still have Thanksgiving plans on Friday. And so now they can't go to camp. Not everybody that went to camp for deer camp for Monday opener left on Friday. A lot of guys came up on Saturday. Some guys came up on Sunday.
I guess what I don't get about that is, I mean, one of the things it's done is it's shifted when you kill deer. Like something like 90% of the deer harvest used to be on the opening day.
Yes, that's probably true.
And now it's over half the deer killed in archery season.
Yeah, I mean, archery has definitely become much more popular.
And even you guys, I mean, when we were kids, almost all of the deer we killed with a gun, almost all of the deer anybody we knew killed, were killed on the first day.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's probably true. At camp, anyway.
Well, but I mean, almost everywhere. Not ever. I mean, certainly if you had a good place to hunt,
yeah,
you had a good chance of killing them later. But so many of the deer got killed then.
Well, I think the number of hunters, the deer don't take very long to realize I need to go somewhere and not move.
Right. And now there's so much more natural deer movement because there's the hunting pressure with archery season and with the other things, like it's so much more spread out. There's so much more natural deer movement during the season. Like you guys kill, I mean, when was the last time you guys killed a buck on the first day?
I've never killed a buck on the first day.
Your first one.
I think that was the second day.
It was the first day. It was my first day ever hunting.
Yeah, well, that's the only deer I've ever killed on the first day.
I've killed a couple, but
you know what I'm saying? Like, it used to be a focal point.
Right. If you felt like
harvest.
If you felt like you got to 10 o'clock on the first day, you felt like your chances of actually killing a deer went from 80 to 10.
Right. I mean, even the years, we had that one really great year at deer camp where we killed a whole bunch of deer. Like we killed 5 or 6 bucks that year.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And we got deer in drives that year.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But I mean, a lot of years we would hunt, you'd have the first day. That was kind of the tradition at camp. You'd hunt the first day from tree stands where the guys would still hunt or walk or whatever.
Yeah,
and then
you hunted by yourself the first day, essentially.
Right. And then it was driving, doing pushes.
Yeah, I mean, we're not going to go. Our cabin would never go back to the numbers that it had in the 90s.
Yeah,
which is what you're talking about, or even early 2000s. That's not going to happen. I agree with that. I will say that 2 years ago when we went up there in rifle season, we were there for the first day.
Mm-hmm.
There were people everywhere.
Oh, it was packed.
Yeah, I was there that year.
Oh, okay.
Well, the state land was full of people.
It was full of people. I can't believe where I hunted that there were as many cars in that parking lot as were up there. My whole point, though, is just that if you would talk to most of the hunters who have been hunting their entire lives, and maybe it is a nostalgia thing, but they also talk about towns like Coudersport saying how much better it was for the economy before. Because, again, people had more time where they weren't hunting to do things.
But,
go into town, eat breakfast, go get a lunch, X, Y, and Z. Where, to Matt's point, pretty much if you're going to hunt the opener now, you're leaving first thing on a Friday morning or some point on Friday. If you're hunting public land, especially getting up there, rushing up there, getting a stand out to wherever you want to go, getting back to camp, eating your dinner, going to bed, and getting up to hunt the next morning.
Yeah, you spend no time with anybody else at camp.
Correct.
Yeah, and I can't argue that the Monday opener created a slower pace for that weekend. But again, I think that one of the nostalgia elements is that it used to be, for so many people in Pennsylvania, the place where they could go and have a chance to kill a deer was in north central Pennsylvania, in areas like where our deer camp is. And that is, as the deer populations in other places, particularly in more urban places, and particularly like for us right here where we live, as the deer population has basically exploded, now there's a lot more deer and there's a lot better opportunity. I mean, you still have to find a place to hunt, which is a challenge. I mean, that's still one of the great things about deer camp, right? Is that there's all the state land. I mean, there's
a lot of state land there.
Thousands and thousands of acres of public there, but there's a lot of deer and there's a lot of opportunity to harvest deer here and in other places. And that's another thing. I feel like it's spread the pressure out some. There's less people hunting than there were then too. Do you know what? I wonder what the license sales were last year.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah.
My recollection is that it's been kind of going steadily down for a long time.
Well, that's every state.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of aging out for sure happening and not as much replacement. People don't, I mean, that's another just reality is that population's declining.
Yeah.
People aren't having as many kids as they were.
I think you would be really shocked that if you went and, again, asked a number of hunters, I think you'd be shocked how many people want to go back to the Monday. It's a lot more common than I would have
almost
expected.
everybody I talk to.
Me as well.
Yeah.
And again, access for me is better on a Saturday.
I feel differently about it now that we have Sundays open too. I think it now even makes more sense to go back to Monday when you're giving. And I think that what they'll do if they do ever change is they'll open that last Sunday and they'll close the season on a Sunday.
Right.
To still give two people 2 full weekends of hunting.
What would you think if they opened it on Sunday?
I mean, what's the difference between Saturday and Sunday? But I'd probably like it a little better.
Yeah.
I mean, it would create one day.
It's just so tough with Thanksgiving you're pressed to leave. It's fine when you're hunting like we're going to hunt tomorrow.
Yeah.
Here in Lebanon County, where we live, it doesn't make any difference. None.
Right.
But if I wanted to go to camp, it squeezes that whole timeline down into everything is a rush.
Yeah, I mean,
or I got to miss Thanksgiving with the family.
Right.
And I'm not opposed to that.
Do you think it's different, like trying to get your kids out of school too? Like, is there changing?
I don't know.
attitudes
I
there?
mean, you guys would have a better sense for that.
I think I'm almost sure that when we were in middle school and we could start hunting at 12, I think we used to have Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday
We
off.
did.
Now the kids go back Monday. The whole district goes back Monday.
There's no break, you mean?
Well, the break is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's it
Right.
for Thanksgiving. There's nothing next week.
Yeah, it's one of those things that was really unique to Pennsylvania culture was the first day of deer season was so important that they'd schedule like an in-service day or something on Monday and then parent-teacher conferences. They'd come up with some excuse to have.
That might have been specific to your school, though. I don't ever remember having that at my school.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think so.
A lot of
yeah.
schools had it. It was not uncommon here.
Well, ours was just a better district than yours, Davey.
True.
We were in the wrong district,
Yeah.
Davey.
I guess so. Yeah.
All right. Well, we wrapped far afield on that one.
That was good conversation, though.
Yeah,
It's always fun to hear you guys argue about something.
I know. Matt got mad at me.
Well, you don't live here. You're giving us advice on. You don't even hunt those days. anymore.
I'm really waiting for Matt to hit you with, well, I'd agree with you, but then we'd both be wrong.
So tomorrow's the opener, which is a big deal.
That's right.
I thought, real quick, Mark, do you remember, did we tell? Well, so we're at the end of archery season. Matt, when did archery season end?
A week ago, exactly.
A week ago today. So deer season's closed for a week here.
Yes.
And that's almost all that it's closed from the first weekend of October until what, the middle of December.
Correct.
And then there's a couple weeks where it's closed before muzzleloader opens.
Correct.
Mark, I mean, well, I guess what's the end of archery season kind of report? What happened?
It was a different year, honestly. I think we probably had less pressure on it than less pressure on the ground we can hunt than we've ever had, just meaning, and Rachel had an insanely busy wedding season, so she's been working. CJ wanted to hunt, but only kind of late. I don't know. I couldn't get her motivated, and I'm not going to push her. She's only 9.
Yeah.
And she's excited for gun season, but she only wants to use a crossbow in gun season because she doesn't want to shoot a gun. Again, I'm not going to push her on that. But I think there were 2 bucks taken off the property.
Yeah, 2. Yours,
mine,
and Jamie.
Yeah. And I passed up a decent 8-pointer on the Friday night before. I shot my buck on a Saturday, and I shot an 8-pointer, decent 8-pointer, but it was just an older deer, big body deer, but with my compound, which was nice to get to use my compound after I had a flare up from my MG in the summer. I do believe we talked about it.
Yeah, I think we told the story a little bit.
Yeah. So Matt got to see the arrow fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
I didn't know you had. I didn't know they made the disco light up knocks.
Yeah,
that was really something.
Well, so I've been shooting Luminox for forever since they came out. Well, maybe not that long, but since I started archery hunting, and I've had issues where with the red ones, I sometimes struggle to see them, and so I saw these flashing ones, and I'm not going back. I think they're awesome.
Yeah,
they're hard to. You almost can't not see them.
Right. No, totally. I mean, we had that experience. Caitlin shot a bull elk with a Luminoc at dark, and the arrow was in him, and it took us. I mean, he didn't go all that far, and it took us a while to find him. And I mean, we found him because of the Luminoc, but it wasn't it wasn't as obvious,
right?
Somehow as you think it would have been.
Yeah, you almost find like you find it as being a crutch. Like you expect, oh well, I have a Luminoc on it, so I'm going to be able to find this arrow, and until you can't, and then you're like, man, I really struggle to see that knock until
right.
So anything I can do to give myself an advantage to find an arrow to help find a deer. So I really like those. Matt said it was a disco party.
It was in the woods. I might have been dancing alone though, but whatever.
So just those 2 deer off of the place, but there's a bunch of small bucks running around, right, Matt?
Yeah, I mean, I passed pretty many decent, 8s, 6s, but we there's a fair amount of deer there. I mean, the big deer seem to tend to just show up and they're there for a day or 2 and then they're not there again. So anything can happen.
Yeah. And then the big thing you did, and we're going to cut it in. We recorded the first little segment with Robert and CJ the other night, but big thing you did was get Robert excited.
Yes.
Well, you got all of us excited about trying to get Robert to hunt. A month ago, or 6 weeks ago, I had no thought of trying to have Robert hunt here.
Mm-hmm. And
now we've got him shooting a little bit and shooting pretty well and bought a license and did all the other things. So that's coming.
Yeah, he might be a handful in the blind tomorrow, but that's okay.
And Davey, you ended your archery season on a good one, right?
I did, pretty early. I shot mine on November 3rd. I had taken off that entire week to archery hunt, and I ended up shooting them on Monday morning.
Go figure.
Yep. So Matt and I were planning on going up to camp, so I ruined Matt's camp trip, I think, too. But
it didn't matter.
Yeah, he was sort of waffling a little bit about going, but yeah. So I hunt at my parents' place. They own like 10 or 11 acres down in Lancaster County, and I was seeing a lot of deer down there. I'd seen some little bucks, and I was hunting that morning on a stand that's basically right on my parents' driveway, more or less. But that's where I'd been seeing most of the deer, like most of the deer activity. I'd had a pretty good encounter, like in the dark, with what I think was a pretty good buck earlier in the season. So I decided to hunt that stand again just because I'd been seeing a lot of stuff there, and I think the deer were kind of moving through there to feed. And I got up in the morning, got set up, got light, got a few doe running around near me, and there must have been a buck that he kind of came down one of the trails that's on the adjacent property, and he came right down that trail, stopped right at 20 yards, and this was all in like 30 seconds from the time I saw him till the time I shot him.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was I knew it was a legal deer. Obviously, he ended up being an 8-pointer. I thought he was a little bit bigger than he ended up being. He was probably maybe a little bit younger than deer that I would have liked to have shot, but he's still a pretty good buck. He's pretty wide, and his tine length is not real great, but he's still a pretty nice deer. So
yeah, I think it's one of those like
it was a quick kind of decision. It's like either now or never. Like either I shoot him now or he's gone, and
right.
I'm not going to see him again. But
I think it's one of those things that's kind of hard to overestimate. It's just how much things have changed in that regard. I mean, the buck you shot.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
People would have driven 20 miles to see that deer. Yeah. You know, when we were kids, everybody would have talked about the big one Dave Schultz shot. Yeah. You know, and now it's kind of one of those like, well, it's a nice deer, but you know, maybe if I had more time, I maybe wouldn't have shot that. I mean, Matt, you're passing up. I mean, everybody that's here is passing up bucks that like.
Yeah. When we started, we would not they would not have been able to walk past us.
No.
I think between my first 3 bucks, I had 7 total points or something like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say
that was before antler restrictions,
right? Well, I was young enough too.
Yeah.
So.
Davey, what was your first buck?
That was 2005. I shot an 8-pointer. I don't know if you remember this one. He's the one that had the really weird rack on the one side.
Yeah,
he was like almost like flat, like he had slept on his antlers, kind of. But he was an 8-pointer. He had 5 points on one side and 3 on the other.
Yeah,
I shot him with a compound. That was back when I started. I was using a compound because I think at that point you weren't allowed to use crossbows yet.
Right.
But yeah, I shot him at my parents' place too.
Yeah,
that was my first. Like we talked about it a little bit the last time I was on, but it was my first buck. Not a lot of people probably shoot their first buck with a bow.
Right. Yeah, it's just amazing. I mean, it's amazing what antler restrictions have done in terms of, you know.
That might have been the first year or the second year that they had the antler restrictions. I don't remember exactly when they started. I remember thinking I had to check to make sure he had enough points, and knew almost as soon as I saw him that he was legal. But
yeah, I don't know what year they started. That might be right. It's probably been 20 years.
I think I was in college.
I think Mark's Googling it right now.
I think it was 2000 or 2001 when the antler restrictions started.
It's definitely been at least 20 years because I bought my license as a junior hunter and was able to shoot a buck on the junior tag, even though I had turned 16. I didn't have to follow the antler restrictions because I was on a junior license.
Was that the year we were together?
No, that was the year we were together.
I think that was 2001.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, the last spike buck I killed out was in the antler restriction. I know that.
Yeah.
But I was under the age, so.
Right. Because that year that we hunted together and you missed that big buck and then we killed the one at Ed's, you were with us.
Yeah.
Davey. Do you guys remember we hit that turkey?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The turkey hit us.
Yeah.
Yep.
We were driving out the turnpike, I think, and a turkey flew. It was somewhere. He flew off the bank
into us.
And I had that blue F-150 pickup truck, and he hit the mirror, and it smacked the mirror back against the window. I don't know how it didn't break the window.
I was on that side, and I had my arms up, bracing. Like I thought the glass was going to be coming through the window.
And I just remember I thought we're going to go back and look at that turkey, and we went back there.
Couldn't find it.
And there were a million feathers, and the turkey was gone.
They're tough.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. So what's a prediction for tomorrow, Matt?
I have one. Can I go?
Yeah, you go.
Chaos.
I think somebody will shoot a buck tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I think that, I think we're going to see deer with Robert. It's just going to be a matter of whether we can get one in range.
Here's my prediction. I think there'll be an opportunity at a buck for Robert, but whether it's a good enough opportunity that he can get comfortable and actually pull the trigger is going to be the challenge.
Yeah.
Mark?
I mean, I think we have as good of opportunity to shoot a deer tomorrow as we don't. So I'm excited for it. I think we've a good chance.
Yeah, kids don't have to follow the antler restrictions. Right. So you guys have seen a lot of like small bucks.
Yeah, a lot of stuff that isn't legal.
Right.
For us.
But would be for Robert or CJ. Yeah. And Kaylee's passed.
Well, I think she still has a junior tag, but there's no way you're talking her into shooting.
Yeah, no.
She's too picky.
Right.
Yeah, she's spoiled.
Right.
That is funny. Like CJ was talking about, like, well, I might wait for a 9-pointer this year because I'm 9 because you shot an 8-pointer. I'm like, you are not waiting for anything.
Yeah.
So,
man.
We actually, I should say, we actually had an opportunity on the last Saturday, CJ and I, and we had a buck walk from 330 yards to 30 yards, and he turned broadside and at 30 and gave just like a split second of a shot, and wind must have swirled and took off.
Yeah, just not enough time.
Just not enough time for her to get comfortable. So it wouldn't have been enough time for me to shoot. I mean, it was just that fast. So I think I think I like our chances tomorrow. I will say I wish Pennsylvania would allow us to transfer a doe tag to junior hunters, but
Well, they do under the age of 7.
But my point being that I don't understand why after the age of 7 it matters. But
Because they can get their own tags.
I guess.
Yeah, what we figured out too late was that
Well, it wouldn't have mattered because he would have.
if I think if he had bought his permit when he was 6,
Yeah, then I could
the
have.
date of the permit, then you would have been before his 6th birthday, his mentored youth permit. Then you
Yes.
could have transferred
Then
a tag to him,
We could have transferred. Yeah, but he wouldn't have had his own buck tag then either.
which would have been fine because I would.
Yeah, we would have had
one.
to transfer whatever he shot to him.
That wouldn't have been a problem.
No.
But yeah, I mean, if we had figured that out, I probably could have moved quick enough to get him the
I
license.
mean, I think for next year, for $2.70, you should be buying his license in June.
yeah, we
or
probably
July and getting him a doe tag for here, even
Right.
if you don't know if you're coming.
will. Right. Yeah, we'll see how this goes, and if he's still into it next summer.
I have a hard time believing he's not going to be as much as he's talked about it this
He
year.
seems pretty into it, doesn't he?
He does.
Yeah.
I know CJ's excited for him. She doesn't even, I mean, she's not hunting tomorrow in the sense that she doesn't want to go sit by herself. She wants to be with Robert. So.
Yeah. No, it's fun to see him wound up. So, all right. So we're gonna end this part here, and then we're gonna cut into some recording with Robert and CJ. And what I'm hoping to do is wrap this up at the very end. Well, we'll do it one way or the other. The way this episode will wrap up is we'll have a little bit of recording with them from earlier in the week. We'll record just a little bit more with them tonight, and then we'll record with them tomorrow night after we're done hunting. So that's what folks will hear is the kids' perspective on this hunt. So
I
All right.
I hope Robert has the same excitement. I remember as a kid, maybe you guys remember this, the night before the first day, not being able to sleep,
Yeah,
just the
for
excitement.
sure. I remember having dreams about hunting.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like once you finally did fall asleep, you'd be dreaming about deer and stuff.
Now I just dream that I'm the Pope.
that boy, there's a story for another time.
You were the furthest thing from the Pope that I could think of.
No, I mean, I agree. Like, yeah, this is a magical night, I think, particularly for your first
Yeah.
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys. I hope everybody has good luck tomorrow.
Yep.
All right. Thanks.
Yep. Thank you.
All right, Robert, where are we?
Pennsylvania.
When did we get here?
About 10.
No, we got here to Mima and Poppy's about 10 o'clock today, right?
Yeah.
And it's a Sunday before Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
So what are we going to do this week?
Go deer hunting.
Yeah. So who's here with us?
CJ. Hi.
And?
Uncle Matt.
Hello.
And me and you.
Yeah. All right, Uncle Matt. So it's Sunday before Thanksgiving, which means it's how many days until deer season?
6.
6 days until deer season. And this whole idea of taking the kids deer hunting of taking Robert deer hunting kind of came from you, right?
Yes, I think so.
For sure.
I think I suggested it.
Yeah.
Once I found out he was the ripe old age of 7.
Yeah, so Robert, you're 7, right?
Yeah.
So Matt, here in Pennsylvania, how can a 7-year-old go hunting?
Well, it's a mentored program. He gets his own tag, but he's not allowed to carry a firearm to and from the hunting spot. The mentor has to carry the gun in and out, and the youth can only have it once you stop moving, once you're still.
So, Robert,
What?
you're going to be able to get your own license, your own deer tag,
Okay.
right, Matt?
That's correct.
And it costs what?
$2.60 or 70 cents, something like that.
Even as a non-resident, it's only a couple bucks.
Yeah, not a lot.
No. So it's a pretty awesome program. So Robert, how did we start getting ready for this a couple weeks ago?
Well,
What was Uncle Matt trying to tell you?
we started off shooting.
We started off by practicing shooting,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So you've done some shooting before this, right?
Yeah.
With what?
My rifle and a 22.
Well, but even before that, what did you start off like a long time ago learning to shoot?
BB gun.
What kind of BB gun you remember?
Red Rider.
So you started with a Red Ryder BB gun, right?
Yeah.
And then you shot my air rifle a couple times.
Yeah.
And then we graduated to what?
My rifle.
Shot the 22 a few
Yeah,
times before your
22.
rifle.
Yeah.
And do you remember what kind of rifle do you have?
6.5 Creamer.
Yeah, 6.5 Creedmoor. Uncle Matt, is that enough rifle for a deer?
Yes.
Think it's going to work good?
Yes.
Yeah, so we got some 100 grain reduced recoil loads from Barnes TTSXs. I think that should be perfect if we can get one within about 100 yards.
Yep.
And then the first time we went out shooting, Robert, who'd we go with?
Jeremy.
Our friend Jeremy Romero, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to Jeremy. He's our good buddy, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
And who else went with us that time?
GT.
Yeah. And then we went back just a couple days ago, didn't we?
Yeah.
And who went that time?
Me, you, and Mom.
And how did shooting go the last time we went?
Good.
Really good, right?
Yeah.
What did you do?
I hit the target from 100 meters.
How many?
First try out of 4.
4 times out of 4 shots.
Yeah.
You hit the gong target at 100 yards. Feel pretty good?
Yeah.
That's good. Okay. So we got here to Pennsylvania late last night, and then Mima and Poppy came and picked us up this morning in Philadelphia, right?
Yeah.
And then Uncle Mark and CJ were here when we got to Mima and Poppy's house, right?
Yeah.
We had a nice lunch with Uncle Kate, with
Yeah.
Uncle Kate
Aunt Kate.
and
Aunt
Kate
Kate.
and Uncle Jed. And then what did we do, CJ?
So we went out to like our cornfield that we're allowed to hunt on, and we put up, I think, 2 new blinds, 3 new blinds.
Yeah. So, Uncle Matt, what did we do blind wise today?
Well, we put up a hard-sided, elevated blind that Mark and I have been working on putting together and prepping for weeks now.
Mm-hmm.
And by Mark and I mean Davey and I.
You're going to get in trouble with Uncle Mark.
But anyhow,
So we put a hard-sided blind up on a tall platform, right?
Yep.
it actually went pretty well.
It really did. Kids, how did we do that? How did we get the blind up on the platform?
I think we used a tractor to get it up, ?
And above average intelligence.
a tractor, and the intelligence.
And a bunch of people.
Yeah. We used a bunch of people and a tractor. And we lifted the blind up onto the platform. Shout out to Fairview Golf Course for loaning us a tractor to use.
Yep.
Okay, and then we set up 2 blinds on the ground, right?
Yep.
Matt, what are the spots named?
The Tree Island and the Grassy Knoll.
That's where the two ground blinds went. And CJ, what's your nickname?
Squid.
And what did they call the spot where we put the blind up on the platform?
They called it Squid Shootin Shack because I shot my first deer in it.
There you go. Squid Shootin Shack, right?
Yep.
She shot it with a crossbow. I'm going to shoot it with a rifle.
Hopefully he shoots something with a rifle.
How are we going to have to combine the name? We're going to have to get Bob's and Squid's name in the name of the new stand.
I'm not named Bob. I'm named Robert.
Oh.
I think we're going to call it SpongeBob and Squidward Shootin' Shack.
All right.
It could be something like the cousins something.
We'll have to work on it.
Cousin Shootin' Shack?
Maybe. We'll work on it all week, right?
Yeah. We won't rest till we've got it.
Just so you know, we are gonna rest.
Yeah, because we're about to go to sleep.
Oh yeah, we are going to rest probably.
Yeah, I'll be real tired if we don't.
Okay, so the first day is on Saturday, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we have Thanksgiving on Thursday, Friday to get ready. You think you're going to be excited on Friday, Robert?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you pretty excited about this?
Yeah.
Squid, are you pretty excited?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I think we're probably going to try to get you kids to sit in the same blind, maybe in the morning together.
Okay.
Okay, we're thinking through that, right?
Yeah, I've been
Yeah,
hoping
and one
for
of
that
you-
the whole time.
One of the parents is going to be up there. Right?
Obviously, at least one parent, probably more, will be with you guys.
Probably like 2.
Yeah.
Like my dad,
Or
Mike.
maybe even 3.
I don't think it would hold 3.
And I want to try to get Uncle Matt with Robert maybe in the evening. What do you think, Uncle Matt?
Sounds like a good idea.
He's doing a little dance.
Uncle Matt's doing a little excited deer hunting dance.
I don't know what it is.
Oh my gosh. It's like head bob to the side.
You kids are goofy.
Like-
All right.
A head bob.
Well, I am excited for next Saturday and the opening of deer season. I can't wait to hunt with you kids.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Maybe we'll record a little bit more Friday night before the
Maybe.
hunting season starts.
Yeah.
So if you guys got to work all week on coming up with a name for the shooting shack.
And then we'll be back to you, hopefully.
Hopefully.
And we'll give you the name if we figure it out.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Love you guys.
Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Okay. What's tomorrow?
Hunting.
It's the first day of
Rifle season.
for
Yes.
for deer. You're right,
Oh,
Emmett.
yeah, dear.
Okay. What do you guys think is going to happen tomorrow? Specifically, do you think Robert's going to get a deer tomorrow?
Yes.
Hopefully.
Robert,
I think I'm going to get one.
you do.
Yeah. I think it's going to be exciting.
What'd you
But
say?
I'm not going with.
No, you're going to stay here. Emmett, how old are you?
4.
You're 4 years old.
Yes! CJ, how old are you? How old are you, CJ?
I am 9.
And how old are you, Robert?
7. So
All right.
I'm 2 years apart from her. I'm 2 years apart.
He's pointing
from
to
her.
me.
Do you think it's going to be cold tomorrow?
No? Yeah.
Yes.
See,
Very.
I think it's going to be
100 cold.
below freezing in the morning.
What?
Yep.
Just so you know, my Well, it used to be Squid Shootin Shack, which is now,
So have you guys?
they call it Bob's Big Buck.
Blasting building?
Oh,
I don't know.
Bob's
So
Big
if we
Black
morph
Building.
those together, what would it be?
Squid
no,
Bob's Big Buck
Nah,
Shootin Shack.
That is Squid Bob's.
Squid Bob's.
That
Squid,
That
Squid,
sound-
Squid Bob. And don't call me Mom.
Well, we don't know what's going to happen. We're not even going to be in the shooting shack in the morning.
what?
We're going to be in the ground blind in the morning.
I don't think I've ever hunted out of a ground blind.
Oh, yeah?
I've hunted out of a ground blind once or twice. Remember when she had whole rifle hunt? She had whole rifle hunt. And remember we went in that blind and she got a doe? And we,
Oh, with Mama?
yeah. With,
Yeah, we were in a ground blind one time. Mom got a doe with a rifle, right?
mm-hmm.
Yep. So, Squid, you've never hunted out of a ground blind or that ground blind?
With rifle, I don't think so. Neither with crossbow. I don't think I've hunted out of one. I mean, maybe when I was younger, but I don't remember it.
Okay.
And if I was in one, it was just sitting with my dad, getting ready to know how to. Because when I was Emmett's age, which is 4, I would go out with my dad and just sit there. I remember one time when this was my, I think, first one, and it was my best lesson. I was eating snacks, crinkly snacks.
Oh, yeah.
And when we were walking out, I was like, Dad, I think we would have seen more deer if I wasn't as loud. Yeah.
Jinx.
So
That's.
that was just a funny memory.
I guess that's a good lesson to learn, that being quiet is helpful, huh? So, Emmett, what are you going to do while we're hunting tomorrow?
Go hang out with Mimo.
Oh, yeah, you're going to hang out with Mima.
That sounds exciting.
That'll be nice.
And maybe Aunt Kate.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. Robert, one last question. How about this? We'll start with CJ. CJ, think you're going to have dreams about deer hunting tonight?
I don't think I've ever had dreams about deer hunting. Maybe once, but probably not.
Robert, you think you'll have dreams about deer hunting?
I have no idea if
Are-
I will or won't.
Are you going to be too excited to sleep?
Probably.
I will be.
Will you?
Yeah.
One question.
Okay.
What time are we getting up to hunt?
We'll get up at 5 a.m.
I will either be too excited to go to sleep or too excited to not go to sleep. Because going to sleep is like fast traveling.
Going to sleep is like fast traveling.
So,
Yeah, it's like 5 to 20 seconds, and then it's like morning.
yeah, it feels kind of like that.
No time at all. All right. You guys got anything else to say before our big first day of deer season?
I haven't gotten to say anything.
Okay. What do you want to say?
I don't know.
Do you guys have anything else while Emmett thinks about it?
Robert, if you get a deer, how many points are you wishing for?
I'm loving being in Pennsylvania.
Aw, that's great.
I don't know. A 10-pointer would be pretty good.
Trying to break my record, I see.
Yeah.
A 10-pointer would be
one.
really big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we saw one 10-pointer on the property, and that one is nowhere close to where we're hunting in the morning. But here's the thing. Uncle Matt today said that he saw a buck on Frank's property close to where we will be sitting tomorrow morning. So, hopefully, it will be there tomorrow morning for you to shoot.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Well, at least At least a 7.0 would be pretty good.
Are there 7-pointers?
You know what? There are 7-pointers.
Because I've been meaning to ask because I always feel like they're even.
Well, a lot of times they're even because a lot of times they have the same number of points on one side as the other, but sometimes they don't. So you can pretty much have any number of points.
Yeah.
You know what, Robert? I would be really happy if we got any deer, but I'm going to be really happy no matter what happens because I'm going to get to hunt with you and with CJ.
I don't really care how many points it has. I just wanna.
You just want to get out for your first time.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, even if we don't get one, I bet we're going to have lots of fun.
Yeah.
All right. We'll be back after tomorrow morning. We'll check in and talk about how we did. How about that?
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Love you guys.
Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Love you.
Okay. It's the first day of deer season.
Yep.
Yep.
What happened this morning?
We went hunting.
Where'd we go?
We went to Frank's blind, I believe.
We went to the great big double blind, right?
Yep.
On the
Yeah.
ground.
Mm-hmm. And CJ,
Yes.
we saw a deer. Do you want to tell the name?
It had a orange spray painted name on it. Spelled P-E-T, named Pet. It was just standing there, and at one point it smelled our rifle, and then it also licked our rifle.
So
Like the very barrel.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
this is
Yeah.
not a made up story in any way, shape, or form, right?
No, we should send a video, like, while we do this, just replaying, so they can see.
Yeah. Maybe we'll post a video.
Yeah.
So we literally saw a deer that somebody must have raised, and they spray painted Pet in bright orange spray paint on both sides of the deer.
Yeah.
And it came up to the blind and licked the barrel of Robert's rifle.
Yeah. It was hilarious.
Yeah, it was trying to stick its head in the blind.
Yeah, if it would have been able to, it would have jumped into our blind and sat with us.
I think that you guys could both hunt for the rest of your lives and never have another experience anything like that again.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
Yeah, that's a curious deal.
We sent a video to Kaylee and Caitlin, who were sitting together, and they said that they laughed and laughed and laughed.
Well, Robert, that was your very first hunt ever, right?
Yeah.
And he saw the weirdest thing of his life.
That is one of the weirdest things I've ever seen while hunting. And probably not a good thing that somebody raised that deer up, because it's probably not very well prepared to live life in the wild, is it?
Yes, and that's why they spray painted Pet on it, probably.
Probably.
But
No one would hunt it.
But it is pretty funny
It's pretty weird.
Pet,
and funny.
Okay.
Pet
So,
was super cute.
yeah, that
And
was cute.
hilarious.
So we saw Pet. What about other deer? What other deer did we see, Robert?
A bunch of those. No bucks at all.
No bucks. And we only have a buck tag, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So we didn't get a deer this morning, but we did have a very unique hunting experience, right?
Yeah.
With Pet.
Yep.
And we're planning to go tonight.
And we got to sit this morning in the blind, in the big blind with Poppy and Uncle Mark and me and you guys, and that was cool, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And now tonight, me and Robert are going to go out and sit in the elevated block blind with Uncle Matt.
Yep. I will not be there.
Nope.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. That's okay.
Yeah.
It's fun. Everybody wants to hunt with other people all the time,
Yeah.
right? Because we all love each other. And
Especially the people who come in from New Mexico and only have one day to hunt. We all want to share it with everybody.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so we're heading back out in about another hour, Robert. What's your
Yeah.
prediction for tonight?
I think we're gonna get one.
You do?
Yeah, we probably saw some deer close to the blind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, right. Aunt Rachel saw a buck, and she was sitting kind of on one side of us. And then Kaylee and your mom saw a couple different bucks that went into the patch of woods that we're hoping the deer come out of tonight. So we're pretty sure there's some bucks in there, and we're hoping that they come out into the cornfield to feed tonight before it gets dark, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I told Robert, if he shoots one and my parents aren't ready, I'm going to be running there.
I bet we'll get you there pretty quick.
Yeah, because I would be screaming.
Yep. All right.
With excitement.
What's your prediction? You think we'll get one tonight, CJ?
I think he's going to get one.
I think we're going to see one. I think we got a pretty good chance tonight. I like
think
our
one's
odds.
at least going to get 30 yards in.
Ooh, 30 yards. That would be a good distance, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, I could definitely
30 or 40.
Pretty sure?
hit it.
You feel pretty confident at 30 yards?
Yeah.
I can only hit at 30, so
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
we're going to see what
You got
happens
one
real
to
soon.
You got one to 30. I can go up to like 50 or 60.
Yeah, you were shooting at 100.
Yeah.
We'll see.
So if he can even get it 30, it would be easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Yeah, I got it at 100.
Yep.
So I think he's going to get one.
All right. I like the confidence.
Yeah, if we could get one at 30, that would be great.
That would be great.
Are we going to do a podcast
We're
after this?
We're going to podcast after the evening hunt.
Yeah.
Will I be in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I love you guys.
Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
It's the end of the first day of rifle season in Pennsylvania.
The end?
The end of the first day.
Oh, yeah.
It's dark. The first day's over. Robert, what happened?
I got one.
You did.
I got a buck.
CJ, you were right.
Yep, I knew it.
All right. So how are we going to tell the story, guys?
I don't know.
Well, I think Robert could talk about the part where you, Robert, and Uncle Matt could talk about in the blind first.
Yeah.
All right. Are you going to do it, Robert? Start. Go ahead, start.
Okay, so we got there
Yep.
and we went up into the blind.
We climbed up in the blind that we made the video of putting on top of the tower.
So after we got up onto the platform,
Yep.
we just sat there mainly.
We did just mainly sit there.
Yep, that's true.
Who was there?
Uncle Matt
Yep.
and you and me.
That's right. The three of us, right?
Yeah.
It was a little tight in the blind, wasn't it, Uncle Matt?
It was
Yeah.
a lot tight.
We had two pretty big chairs in there. What was the one really challenging thing that we had to do, Robert?
I don't know.
What did we have to move all the stuff around to do at one point?
Pee out the blind window.
All three of us took turns peeing out the blind window, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we all had to.
How did you not fall out?
We just
That's
didn't.
my question.
Well, it's a skinny little blind window, so. But then we got all situated, right?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
what? And then what happened?
So then we sat there. You guys watched for deer and I played my Nintendo.
Your Nintendo Switch. And then we made you stop playing it, right?
Yeah, once
Yeah.
we saw the first deer.
When the deer started coming.
And then the next deer we saw some bucks.
Yeah, we saw one buck that came out into the field, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
we thought he was going to come to us. But then what?
He actually went into the forest.
Uncle Matt, what
And-
happened? What happened with that one?
Well, another buck chased a doe in the woods that I could see. I couldn't tell how big he was. And then that buck that was out in the field went back into the woods to chase the doe around.
So both the bucks, the buck that was in the woods stayed in the woods, and the buck that was coming towards us in the field, he ran back in the woods too, right?
Yeah. Well, he
Yep.
didn't run. He walked.
Oh,
Yeah, that's true. He didn't run too fast.
that's an important detail.
All the details, Mike. You
Yeah.
gotta have all the details.
That's right. So then,
So then we just sat there. We stood there. You two sat. I stood.
because you were at the gun.
Yeah.
Yep, we had the gun on the bog pod, on the tripod rest, right?
Yeah.
So you were standing at the gun. And just then, I
Yes.
got a phone call
Buck. Well, you got a phone call.
that Emmett was sick.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Now, what happens?
So we saw the deer.
Who saw it?
Uncle Matt.
Uncle Matt said,
First.
"Here comes another buck."
And I did everything. I got the crosshairs.
He can't, right? He followed out. There were some does out in the field.
Mm-hmm.
How far were the does away from us?
The does were like 160 yards.
Yep.
And
Then what happened, Uncle Matt?
this
Then the buck followed the does.
big 7-pointer
Big 7-pointer.
came out.
Yep. And walked over to the does.
Yeah.
So now he's at 160 yards broadside,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
And what did Uncle Matt and what did me and Uncle Matt say?
So you guys were saying, do you think you can hit it? Yeah. Are you sure? Yeah. Do you know where to aim? Yeah. So I aimed right behind the shoulder,
Yep. And then
I shot.
and what happened?
The deer ran for like 5.5 yards.
Well, that's
Something.
specific.
May have been a little farther than that.
Yeah.
Like maybe 30 or
Yeah.
40 yards.
30 or 40.
Yeah.
And fell down.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
It was your first deer. Your first big game animal.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, definitely my first big game. I haven't hunted and killed anything before.
Right.
Yeah.
I want to know, who do you think was the most excited?
You, me, or Uncle Matt?
I think I was the most.
You do?
You do?
I
I don't
was pretty excited.
I don't think I've ever seen your Uncle Matt more excited than that. He was shaking.
Yeah. Badly.
With excitement.
Yeah.
So was I. But
Let me tell you something, Robert.
What?
When I shot my deer, my dad got there and he was shaking. It looked like he was shivering, but like that he had like, I don't know, like something that made him like just shake. It
Yeah.
was like, it was so bad that it was kind of funny.
yeah, well, that's the excitement. That's the
Yeah.
great part about hunting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, Robert, I don't know what to say other than congratulations.
Yeah. Good job.
Yeah. So we have some tape we recorded when you were shooting the deer, so we're gonna play the tape, okay?
Yeah.
We'll cut that in here.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, we might also get pictures.
There's like lots of pictures.
Yes.
I think Aunt Rachel got some video of us recovering the deer and gutting it.
Asking questions.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we're probably gonna put that on Outdoor Ruhls.
I would think so. You got it, man. OutdoorRuhls.com. How do you spell
Good
rules?
job.
RUHL.
I thought it was Outdoor Rules Facebook.
Well,
We're
there's
on-
that too.
We're on Instagram too.
It's RUHL.
Yeah,
Rule.
you got it.
Where is he? About 160, I think. It's a lot farther than he's ever shot. I know. Totally up to you. Can you hold on him, Robert, without moving? Do you think you could shoot him?
Yeah.
Where do you know where to aim?
Yeah.
Turn the scope all the way up. It is. It is. Totally up to you, Michael.
Yeah, I think I could shoot.
Think you could hit him behind the shoulder? Are you sure?
Yes.
Don't put your finger in the trigger yet. We gotta wait till he stops. Just wait. Don't shoot.
I'm not.
Are you on him good? Take your time. Take your time. You don't have to shoot, Robert.
Yeah, I'm on him.
Right where his legs get is right up to his legs, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Take the safety off. Yep. Take your time and squeeze, Robert.
Perfect.
Okay, there he is, Robert. He's gonna go down. He's right there, buddy. Take another one, bro.
Robert, come here.
He's still alive.
Come here, buddy. I'm gonna put the safety back on. Find a deer. Find a deer, bud.
He's dead. He's dead.
You got him, buddy.
You got him, Robert. You smoked him. You're stone cold. Are you happy?
Yeah.
Give me a hug. I'm proud of you. I love you. Awesome job, buddy.
Oh my gosh, Robert. I mean, you absolutely plowed him. You couldn't have shot him any better, Robert. I was like a professional doing it. Come here. Oh my God, Robert. You did it. How do you feel?
Good.
Do you?
Yeah.
Robert, you got him. I'm so proud of you.
Well, Robert, really, it was a pretty special day, and I think we have to thank everybody. But I really want to thank Uncle Matt and Uncle Mark for getting everything set up and the blind and everything else, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you're welcome. And everybody helped with the blind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the most special thing about this,
Well, everyone except for me.
you helped.
And
We helped.
You were there when we put the blind up.
I know. Yeah.
I think the other thing is you now get to name that spot
Oh,
until somebody
Yeah.
else shoots a deer there.
you and Squid can work together to name the spot.
It's good we got extra time to name it.
Yeah, because it's the same spot. Is that the spot where you got your first deer, Squid?
Yes, so what if we morph them two together?
So what we were calling it Squid Shootin Shack, right?
Yes. What
And-
if we did like the cousins something, something, something?
Hmm.
Hmm.
The
Said-
Cousins Kraken Shack.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yes. That's good.
How about, what do you think, Robert?
I don't know.
Well, you guys can think about it.
Yeah.
Come up with a good name.
Well, I think there's two really special things about today. One, it's always really special when you get your first big game animal. So congratulations, Robert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
Congratulations.
But I think even more special is how much we did this with our family.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, so much of our family was part of this. Because Mom and Aunt Rachel and Cousin Kaylee were all in a blind, a different blind. The blind, they were in the blind we were in this morning, and they could see it all.
Wait, they won the blind, we won?
Yeah. So they could see it. They saw the deer. They saw it all happen. All right, Robert, do you have anything else to say about your first deer?
I don't know.
No? Nothing else?
Was it exciting?
Yeah.
Did you get a 7 for what?
7 for 7.
Just like
And I
CJ last year got an 8 for 8, right, CJ?
Yeah, because she was 8,
Yeah.
and she got an 8.0, and I'm 7, and I got a 7.0. So.
8 for 8 and 7 for 7.
Yeah.
Pretty great.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I love you, kids.
Love you.
Love you.
Love you, Uncle Matt.
Love you guys.
Love you guys.
Hunting and fishing, the great outdoors, mixing history, laughter, love, and folklore, creating memories with family and friends. These are the trophies that matter in the end. Outdoor Ruhls.